Before preparing for your rehab exercise program, you're going to need to gather all your supplies. One thing that I'm going to need to grab is some webbed gloves, as well as a standard pool noodle, a ball of some kind, a kickboard, a real one, and then you're going to want to take a pool noodle and DIY this and get some scissors and cut up your pool noodle and make some little floating objects for you to gather, as well as a bucket. That was a bad one. Welcome to my rehab exercise program. Today we're going to start off, imagine we are in the water. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by tossing the ball back and forth with your client and you as an RT student. And you're going to get your patient comfortable in the water and getting their exercise going. You're just going to casually toss it back and forth for a couple minutes until your client is comfortable in the water and they're warmed up. Now I'm going to take you through a series of 10 exercises that are going to focus on range of motion, flexibility, balance, endurance, and strength. The first one we're going to work on is walking in place in the water. You're going to want to get to your buoyancy level and then you're going to begin walking. So you're just going to walk with your client. You and the patient are just going to walk in the water, moving your arms side to side and walking and focusing on balance and your steps. Now you're going to move towards the steps of the pool and you're going to need to be in an aquatic therapy pool for this part. You're going to sit on the edge of the side of the stair and you're just going to sit there and you're going to focus on your balance with the jets hitting you. So you're going to sit here and you're going to help your client focus on their balance while breathing and calming down from our walking that focused on strength and endurance. And you can count with your patient and help them breathe. 1, 2, 3 in, and then 1, 2, 3 out. Now we're going to grab our pool noodle and we're going to work on an exercise where we can straighten out our arms with the pool noodle and then we're going to reach above our head and then back down. And you're going to do this for a series of 10 times and then take a break and then do 10 more. Now you're going to be standing in the water where it's at your buoyancy level where you're comfortable and you're going to work on toe raises, or heel raises, sorry. And you're stand on your tippy toes and go down. You're going to stand on your tiptoes. Go down. I'll show you another angle so that you can understand. You're going to stand on your tiptoes and go down. This is going to be working on balance and strengthening calf muscles. Now you're going to stand in the water with your hands on your hips and you're just going to want the water to be around chest length again and you're just going to rotate your hips in a circle clockwise. And you're going to do this for about 30 seconds. This is going to be getting some mobility in your hips if you're able to do this. And then you're going to turn the other way. Working on some balance and regaining mobility. This might be harder for some of your clients, so you're just going to have to best see what your client is. Now we're going to pretend that this is a kickboard and you're going to have your client hold it and they're just going to practice kicking their legs and they're going to kick their legs to the best of their ability like this. And you might have to help support once you ask for permission and they're comfortable with you doing it. To add another break into your session so your clients can be relaxed is you're going to sit again on the step or on a seat that is provided in your pool. You're going to bring your legs in and then you're going to push them out. And you're going to bring them in and push them out. And then you're going to want to move your toes up and down, up and down. Okay, to work on our coordination, we are going to see this line in my rug and imagine it is the blue line at the bottom of the pool, and you're going to help your client to walk as straight as they can and just to help them focus on walking on the line. They might have to do this a little slower, and if they have trouble with visual impairment, you can just help guide them and help them understand to go in a straight line that they best feel aligning their foot up to foot up, and you're just going to go forward, and then if they feel advanced and are comfortable, eventually you can work on going backwards. Now we are going to work on more balance as well as just strengthening some things. We're going to use our noodle to support us. We're going to put it out and we're going to do lunges in the water. You're going to bring it back, lunge forward, bring it back. And you're just going to keep doing this for 10 on each side. And you can just keep going. Now you're standing in the water, and imagine I have webbed gloves on. And so you're gonna take your webbed gloves and you're gonna push forward and back through the water, creating turbulence in the water, causing it to be a little bit harder and strengthen those muscles. You're just gonna keep doing it for a couple minutes. Now you're gonna do 3 exercises that combine 2 movements, your arms and your legs. So to begin, you're going to start by doing stepping out, and then you're gonna reach. And so you're gonna come together, you're gonna step out and reach with your opposite, or the same arm you're stretching with is gonna be the same leg you're stepping out with. So for here, you're gonna go step out with your right one, and then you're gonna reach with your right one to your left side. And then you're gonna do the opposite, and then reach, and you're gonna do this 10 times. Really focusing on that core and watching your hands stretch and bring back. Next, you're going to be walking. You can walk in place, or you can walk in the pool, and you're gonna add some punches into the water, and you're gonna want to be at a deeper level so that you're punching into the water and creating some turbulence. Now, I need you to imagine that the TV is the side of the wall in the pool. You're gonna place your arm on the side of the pool, and you're gonna take your opposite leg that's away from the wall, and you're just going to point your toe and bring it out. You can bring your arm out at the same time, really focusing on it. And then you're gonna switch. So you're just gonna bring out. This is focusing on flexing and balance. And then you're good. So when you're in the water for your last and fun activity, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your cut up pool noodles that are gonna be made as little rings, kind of Fruit Loops. And you're gonna have them floating in the pool, and you're gonna have your client swim around with you, walking or doing whatever they can to get to them. You're gonna help support them to pick up all of them and collect them in a bucket of some kind. And once you collect them all, you guys can celebrate together. Thank you so much for joining me on my rehab exercise program, and I can't wait to see how you apply this in your next rehab session.